David Kazadi remains in police custody as he was allegedly part of the video that leaked with Mwaka. But a friend of his has made a post stating the otherwise. It was a setup. Guys, be careful. Listen to this. According to his friend, the David Kazadi fiasco, the recent headlines of the arrest of media mogul David Kazadi reflects on the kind of state we are in as a nation. We love screaming headlines and stir-fried sensational stories that grace both traditional and social media platforms ever so frequent. We are so excited and in a hurry to post and repost without taking time to dive deep beneath the headlines. Is it because we lack investigative journalists? The story of David, a young man who is making huge waves in the media circles, doing great works and putting our country on the map through his contributions in the media and film space, cannot go by without asking critical questions. The story begins by a leaked video of a well-known female influencer performing that act of a faceless male individual. In a normal world, the female who is clearly identifiable should have been brought in for questioning by the police to establish the true facts behind the video, its production and circulation. Instead, we see a screaming headline of the arrest of David as the individual in the video. Online publications ran riot with screaming banner headlines clearly defaming a person without proof, quoting sources close to the investigations without official police statement. The clearly seen individual is at home in a bubble bath, sipping champagne while a faceless individual is detained in police custody pending investigations. This position is clearly wrong on many fronts. If you critically analyze the whole situation, even if the woman had reported the male as the one in the film, investigations needed to be carried out before detaining someone, as the President of the Republic always emphasizes. Conspiracy, the young man is doing well and the timing of the leak is questionable. The leak was a day before his big launch for one of his brainchild projects that will literally change someone's life. What impeccable timing. A video that is said to have been made 3 years ago surfaces a day before his big project launch. Maybe coincidental on any ordinary, but not on this one. The events that follow give legs to suspicions that in this country, when you are making big headlines, it's only a matter of time before they pull you down. David was summoned to Simon Masakapopo police by call-out. Before it reached him, the call-out was announced on social media page. He obliged and had his statement taken and phone confiscated for further investigations and submitted to ZICTA. Barely a day or two after, a new team from the police headquarters pounced on him at his office, put him in handcuffs and searched his office, seizing his electronic devices. They moved to his house, where they searched his house. While he is being searched at his house, another police call-out is received at his office for him to report at Kawata Police for the same issue. 3 police formations involved in one investigation of a faceless individual. Unless you are young, but if you are old enough to know how things work in this country, you will know that such swiftness and well-orchestrated criminal justice system does not exist in Zambia. Is the arrest based on a testimony of a suspect witness who has an interest to serve? Where is there something more? Where is the corroborating independent evidence? Why 3 police stations, same video? Why haven't we heard of the arrest of the clearly visible individual? As if that's not enough, he is taken to be detained at Ridgeway Police Post, detained and locked up, Officers come back after 30 minutes later that they have been given fresh instructions to remove him from there to detain him at Kabwata. Really? To add to this well-oiled machine, social media outlets are awash with his arrest. Then comes the shocker. David has been fired. A media organization should have a corporate governance structure. A CEO has been fired and a statement is issued at the hand of the chairman instantaneously. No due process, nothing. The man with the police whole day while the chairman was playing judge and jury and executioner. The man has not even seen his letter if there is any. What happened to every man's right to be heard? In this country, where is the Institute of Directors? It has become common practice for chairman to fire CEOs, and take up their jobs. Clearly, David has stepped on the toes of many that wanted to be part of his projects, and now they are out to get him. They couldn't wait to hound him out and take his place. David has a right to be heard based on the evidence of a faceless man in the video. The chairman, together with his team, concluded the member in the video belongs to their CEO. What happened to suspending one pending investigations? There is a big difference between detention and arrest. Even if he were arrested, there is a whole court process to go through for him to be found guilty. This is another problem with our criminal justice system. Why detain someone who is clearly of fixed aboard, not a flight risk, and can raise sureties for such an offense? Imagine if it was murder. The number of officers that came for this priority one special investigation leaves much to be desired. If that is the way we allocated resources to serious crimes like junkies that terrorize compounds daily, we would have safer neighborhoods. In this country, we normalize the abnormal. We don't question wrongs. We are complacent to wrong things. That statement by the so-called chairman is ill-timed and is ill-advised. Unless otherwise, there is more we have heard. The same happened to another fellow who worked at the same media house. Let's learn to work within the law. The law must not have two faces. Let's have one law for everyone. We have recent examples of cameramen who were barely on social media platforms, clearly visible, but nothing happened to them. Not even a call out. We have had members of parliament who are still in parliament till this day, despite clearly showing the baggage live on social media, yet we rush to detain and embarrass a faceless individual and deploy manpower from 3 different police stations. Let's be serious as a nation. We are not condoning lawlessness. If David is the one who did it, may he face justice. But justice must not only be done, it must be seen to be done. Previous individuals who were involved in similar circumstances were both arrested and tried, while others have a get out of jail free card. And now we are arresting and detaining faceless individuals just to ruin their careers and lives. We demand equity before the law, not selective justice. Today is David, tomorrow it will be another. Let's encourage adherence to the law. No one is above the law. I stand with David. Well, guys, that's a post by his friend close to him. And like I said yesterday, that life is very spiritual. David Kazadi has been a very successful person. And in our country, especially when somebody comes from a foreign country, he comes from the United Kingdom, we tend to look down on individuals to say, why are they doing better than us? And I can see that why this guy has come out with this. It's just too obvious that somebody wants to put this guy down. He's a faceless man. Nobody saw his face in that video. We have seen Mwaka Halwiindi. Why is she out there and then David is arrested? And this is also a 3-year-old video, according to the person. Is it truly David Kazadi? Were they in a relationship? Why isn't Mwaka being investigated? Guys, you gotta be careful in that country. Life is very spiritual. See you on my live stream today.
Something about me feels strange. Something is just not the same. I haven't been thinking about you, even when I should. All the lies that you told, I've forgiven. All the fights and whose fault, I forgot.